Hey, how's it going guys? Tech Notice here, and today I just want to talk a little bit about the iPhone 8. Now, if you guys watched my other video, you guys already have seen this one, and some of you guys have speculated that this is not the iPhone 8 and this is going to be the iPhone 7s that's coming out. And yes guys, this is a clone, as you guys can tell by the bezels right here. Nevertheless, we have a nice look at the iPhone 8 clone. Now for 2015 and 2016, I would have said that this is a fantastic device. The screen is so much better than the iPhone 7 with its, bigger display and its less bezels, but here in late 2017, I'm hoping for something a little bit better than that. So you guys can see at the bottom here, we no longer have the home button. This is capacitive touch, and if the whole thing was a display, hopefully this would turn out to be Touch ID right underneath the screen here. I have a couple more prototypes that are on its way, so if you guys stay tuned, I'll definitely show you guys that. But here I'm just going to give you guys a close comparison to something like the iPhone 7 and below, and let's see what the dimensions are going to look like when it does arrive. So you guys can tell here that they are neck and neck for the dimensions. Everything is closely alike. Pretty much there's not a difference anywhere. So it doesn't seem like they are switching over to USB Type-C from the looks of it, and they're just going to keep the Lightning port standard on iDevices. And at the back here, you guys obviously can tell that they're moving over to the glass back, and they have the dual lens camera. Now this might be for the 7S. Who knows? I really like the back portion of it. I wish this wasn't such a big bump anymore and it would just be flat like the iPhone 4S and the iPhone 4. But here the bump is kind of odd, but very sexy still compared to the iPhone 6S. Now as for the edges, I really like the new dual tone design on it. So no longer are they wrapping the back all the way to the front. Now you have the back being the glass portion with a different color, and the edges being, a stainless steel portion. And they might come in different variants, such as, a stainless steel red or black. But for this version, it looks very nice. And talking about the front again, for 2016 and 2017, early 2017, I would have said that this has a really great display. And even for a clone, the pixel density in this is just way sharper than the iPhone 7 right now. But here you guys can take a look. There is no pixelation whatsoever. So in China, they've done a really good job putting this display into this device. From the beginning, Apple should have, moved the display a little bit further up. There's so much space wastage up here next to the earphone. And there's a little bit down here. I totally understand that it's for the home button, but still. Now for the overall UI, of course, it's going to be running iOS 11 and nothing like this. I'll have another video of, iOS 11.0.1 running on here. Oh, and if you guys were wondering, this is just a little cream thing. Hands were a little bit itchy. And I forgot to wash it off before the video. But anyways, hopefully this is a really nice look. I'll give you guys a couple more shots close up. So even the SIM tray matches up exactly, so you guys can tell. And everything is pretty much alike. We are going to be missing the headphone jack. That's too bad because the iPhone 7 already got rid of it. But we do have a better microphone and a better speaker. And overall, it's a very nice design. These hopefully are going to be covered up with black or, just right underneath the screen for some darker devices. The screen does match up pretty much exactly, guys. So if you guys remove the bezels at the top and bottom and you guys had like, I recommend Slick Wraps or D brands. I don't really care which one. I'm not promoting them, but if you guys pop them up right here, you'd have a really sexy device. You wouldn't even be able to tell that there's a black border or anything like that. If I took the box of the iPhone 8 clone, which is this one right here, and I popped the iPhone 6 into it, you can see that it fits perfectly. So the power button right there is right on its side, and this lines up perfectly right on its other side. So the dimensions are pretty much exactly the same, guys. So if you guys do have an iPhone 6, 6S, or iPhone 7, you pretty much know how it's going to feel in your hands. You're going to have a much larger display instead of all these bezels around here. And this should be it for this video, guys. I'm going to do a couple more with these clones right here before the next batch arrives. So definitely stay tuned. I'll be doing quite a bit more of them. This is it. Peace out, guys.